Hey friends! Imagine stepping into your backyard on a sunny morning, reaching up, and picking a perfectly ripe, juicy grapefruit straight from your own tree. That sweet, tart burst of flavor you grew yourself, even if you've never gardened a day in your life. If you're sitting there thinking, me? Grow grapefruit in the USA? Yes, you absolutely can. And today I'm walking you through every single step, so you can turn that dream into reality, without stress or guesswork. Whether you live in the sunny suburbs of Florida, the coastal hills of California, the warm valleys of Texas, or even a container setup in Arizona, or a slightly cooler spot with some winter protection, this guide is built just for beginners like you. We're going to cover everything from picking the right start to harvesting your first crop, all in a way that feels simple, doable, and super rewarding. So grab a notebook, or just listen close. By the end of this, you'll feel confident enough to plant your very first grapefruit tree today. Let's start at the very beginning, because choosing the right grapefruit tree makes all the difference for beginners in the USA. Grapefruit trees love warm, sunny climates, and they thrive best in USDA hardiness zones 9 through 11. That means places like central and southern Florida, coastal California, southern Texas, and parts of Arizona are perfect for growing grapefruit right in the ground year-round, if you're in a borderline zone or somewhere with occasional frost. Don't worry. We'll talk about growing your grapefruit in a large container that you can move inside during cold snaps. Always go for a young grafted grapefruit sapling from a reputable nursery instead of starting from seed. Why? Seeds can take 7 to 10 years to produce fruit, and often don't grow true to the sweet varieties you want. Grafted trees give you fruit in just 2 to 4 years, and they're stronger and more reliable. Popular USA-friendly varieties include the ruby red grapefruit for its beautiful pink flesh and classic sweet tart taste, the Rio red for bigger fruit and deeper color, or the marsh for a more traditional white-fleshed option. When you bring your new grapefruit tree home, look for one with healthy green leaves, no signs of pests, and a straight trunk. That's your ticket to success. Now let's talk about giving your grapefruit tree the perfect home in the soil. Grapefruit trees crave well-draining soil that's slightly acidic, around pH 6 to 7. In most USA gardens, especially in Florida or Texas, you'll want to mix in some sand or perlite if your native soil is heavy clay so water doesn't sit around the roots. If you're planting in the ground, dig a hole twice as wide as the root ball but only as deep. You want the top of the root ball sitting right at ground level, so the grapefruit doesn't sink and get root rot. For container growing, which is fantastic for beginners in cooler areas or small patios, choose a big pot that's at least 20 to 25 gallons, with plenty of drainage holes. Fill it with a high-quality citrus or palm potting mix. Never regular garden soil, because it stays too wet and can drown your grapefruit roots. Plant your grapefruit the same way, keeping that root ball level, and gently firm the soil around it. Right after planting, give your new grapefruit tree a deep drink of water to settle the soil and help those roots start exploring their new home. Light is absolutely everything for a happy grapefruit tree, so let's make sure yours gets exactly what it needs. Your grapefruit wants full sun. That means at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight every single day, preferably more. In the USA, position your grapefruit tree where it gets morning sun and afternoon light, without tall buildings or trees blocking it. In hot desert areas like Arizona, a little afternoon shade can actually help prevent leaf scorch during peak summer heat, but never less than 6 solid hours. If you're growing grapefruit indoors or on a balcony during winter, place it right next to a south-facing window, or use grow lights to give it those bright rays it craves. You'll know your grapefruit is getting enough light when the leaves stay a vibrant deep green and new growth keeps popping out strong. Too little light, and you'll see leggy branches and fewer flowers, which means fewer juicy grapefruits later on. Temperature is the next big piece of the puzzle, and grapefruit trees are true sun lovers that hate the cold. They grow best when daytime temperatures stay between 65 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and nights don't dip below 55. In the warm states like Florida and California, your grapefruit tree will stay happy outdoors almost year-round. But if you're in a spot where winter temps can drop into the 30s, you'll need to protect your grapefruit. Cover it with frost cloth or move a potted grapefruit into a garage or sunny room when frost is forecast. Even a few hours below 28 degrees can damage the leaves and fruit. During hot summers above 100 degrees, which happens in parts of Texas and Arizona, make sure your grapefruit gets extra water and mulch to keep the roots cool. Consistent warmth is what makes your grapefruit tree bloom beautifully in spring and set fruit that ripens by late fall or winter. Watering your grapefruit the right way is probably the #1 thing beginners get wrong, but once you learn the routine, your tree's roots will stay healthy and strong for years. The golden rule for grapefruit is deep, infrequent watering instead of shallow daily sprinkles. Right after planting, water your new grapefruit every day for the first 2 weeks to help roots establish. After that, switch to watering deeply once or twice a week, depending on your local weather. In the hot, dry summers of California or Texas, you might water every 4 to 5 days, giving the soil a good soak until water runs out the bottom of the pot, or 12 inches down in the ground. Then let the top 2 to 3 inches of soil dry out completely before watering again. Stick your finger in the soil to check. This routine prevents root rot, which is the most common killer of grapefruit trees. Overwatering keeps the roots soggy and invites fungus, while underwatering stresses the tree and causes fruit drop. In rainy Florida seasons, you may not need to water at all for weeks. Just let nature do its thing and only step in when the soil dries. Mulch around the base of your grapefruit tree with 2 to 3 inches of organic mulch, keeping it a few inches away from the trunk to lock in moisture and keep roots cool. Fertilizing gives your grapefruit the fuel it needs for lush green leaves and heavy crops of fruit. Grapefruit trees are heavy feeders, so you'll want to use a special citrus fertilizer that's high in nitrogen for growth, with good amounts of phosphorus and potassium for flowers and fruit. Start feeding your young grapefruit tree about 6 weeks after planting, then every 4 to 6 weeks during the growing season from spring through early fall. In the USA, a slow-release granular citrus formula works great. Just follow the package rates based on the size of your tree. For potted grapefruit, liquid citrus fertilizer every 2 weeks during active growth gives quick results. Always water deeply right before and after feeding so the nutrients reach the roots without burning them. In late fall and winter, cut back or stop fertilizing completely so your grapefruit can rest. You'll see the results in bright new growth and plenty of fragrant, white flowers that turn into tiny green grapefruit fruits by early summer. Pruning your grapefruit tree keeps it looking beautiful and producing more fruit. And it's actually easier than you think for beginners. The best time to prune is late winter, or very early spring before new growth starts, right after any danger of frost has passed. For your grapefruit, focus on removing dead, damaged, or crossing branches first. These steal energy and can spread disease. Keep the center of the tree open so sunlight and air reach all the leaves. This prevents fungal problems and helps your grapefruit stay compact and productive. Never remove more than 20% of the canopy at once, because grapefruit trees don't like heavy cuts. If you're growing grapefruit in a container, you can prune it more often to keep it bushy and the perfect size for your patio. Just snip the tips to encourage branching. After pruning, give your grapefruit a good feeding and deep watering to help it bounce back stronger than ever. Even the best gardeners run into a few hiccups with their grapefruit trees. So, let's talk about the most common problems and the easy, beginner-friendly solutions so you can fix them fast. Yellow leaves on your grapefruit are usually a sign of either too much or too little water. Check the soil moisture first. If the soil is constantly wet, you've probably got root rot starting. Ease up on watering and improve drainage right away. If the soil is bone dry, give it a deep drink and start your consistent schedule. Nutrient deficiencies show up as yellowing between the veins. That's when a quick dose of citrus fertilizer or a foliar spray of micronutrients like iron and magnesium can turn things around in days. Pests like aphids, scale insects, or citrus leaf miners love grapefruit leaves. The simple fix is a strong spray of neem oil or insecticidal soap every 7 to 10 days until they're gone. The biggest threat in the USA right now is citrus greening disease, spread by tiny psyllid bugs. The best prevention is keeping your grapefruit healthy and spraying for bugs early. If you notice misshapen fruit or mottled leaves, contact your local agricultural extension office for advice specific to your state. Fungal issues like gummosis show up as oozing bark. Prune away affected areas and apply a copper fungicide. The key for every problem is catching it early and acting gently. Your grapefruit tree is tougher than it looks, and will bounce back beautifully with the right care. Seasonal care keeps your grapefruit tree thriving all year long in the USA climate. In spring, focus on planting new trees, pruning lightly, and starting your fertilizing routine as flowers appear. Summer is all about consistent watering and watching for pests while the tiny grapefruit fruits start to grow. In fall, reduce watering slightly as temperatures cools, and let the fruit sweeten on the tree. Most varieties ripen from November through March. Winter means protecting your grapefruit from any frost with covers or moving potted trees indoors to a bright, cool spot. Throughout the year, keep an eye on your grapefruit for any sudden changes and adjust based on your local weather. That's what makes growing grapefruit so personal and satisfying. Harvesting your own grapefruit is the sweetest reward. Fruit is ready when it feels heavy for its size, and the skin turns from bright green to a beautiful yellow-orange. Twist and pull gently, or use pruning shears so you don't damage the branch. Grapefruit can stay on the tree for weeks after ripening, so pick them as you need them for the freshest taste. One healthy mature grapefruit tree can give you dozens or even hundreds of fruits each season. Enough to share with neighbors and still have plenty. For fresh juice, salads, or just eating out of hand, growing grapefruit is more than just a hobby. It's a way to connect with nature, eat healthier, and even save money on groceries while creating a beautiful landscape feature for your USA home. The fragrance of the blossoms, the glossy leaves, and those vibrant fruits make every day in the garden feel special. And the best part? Once you get the hang of it with your first grapefruit tree, you'll be ready to expand to other citrus, like oranges or lemons, and build your own backyard orchard. You've now got every tool you need to grow a thriving grapefruit tree from day one. So what are you waiting for? Head to your local nursery this weekend. Pick out a healthy young grapefruit sapling and start your journey. Your future self will thank you every time you pick that first sweet grapefruit. If you love learning about seasonal flowering plants, gardening tips, and nature care, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Nature Nurture. Hub your home for year-round garden inspiration. Let's keep growing together.